right, fellas, listen up. We talked about this all week. This league has too many good teams for us to win.
Here we go. Waiting! Hold on! Done! Waiting! What's it done? Here we go. Waiting! What's that? Here we go, Pac-Man. 120! What's this on? Go. 180! What's that? Here we go. 180! Done! Done! Waiting! On! Here we go. Waiting! On! Here we go, Pac-Man. Waiting! Hold on! Go. 120!
Opened back in 2003, have a look at the Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Seattle Seahawks.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Mike 21, check Mike 21. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Third down.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Mike 5. Check 26, check 26. Check.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. 4th down, and out is the all-pro punter from a year ago, Michael Dixon, to punt for Seattle. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. You go try to
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. In on the tackle there, Bobby Wagner, coming off a 3rd straight All-Pro season.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Tighten up. Pull it together. 54's Mike.
Hey, seam 6.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Wentz, and complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
And an Eagles.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Here we go. Waiting.
Mike's 5-4. I'm coming.
Here's Miles Sanders, the rookie 2nd rounder from Penn State. And he showed some fancy footwork on the juke, but then quickly taken down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the Seahawks 48-yard line.
Lefty.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Let's go.
Give him 32 on the play. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Go, go.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Right here now.
Under crunch, under crunch, under crunch. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
General West.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Ram.
Checking, he's checking. Crash.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Grant. And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Here we go. 120.
54 Mike.
Go.
Quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback.
Here, sit.
D-line.
Hey, 57.
Check for
Hey, over here.
Mike's 54.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he's brought down. This time, good ball security and a good result. 1st and 10.
10 yards. That's another.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Seahawks nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. This is McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
It's our time.
Check 13. Check 13.
It's caught. Lockett. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. They were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goal.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Corey Grant, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Seahawks, nothing.
14.
Me and you all day. I'm coming after you. Tighten up.
They go play action now. Wilson. He's going to air one out. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Mike, 53. All day.
Kill.
Just like that.
53. Mike. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Here's Sanders. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
82, Porky. Come on now. Let's go.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Going for it with Sanders. Breaks the tackle now with Alley. The 30, 20. And he's taken down inside the red zone past the Seattle 15. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Wide, get wide.
Watch it.
Other side, solid.
On 1st down, Grant. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Check, 53's Mike.
Here it comes.
Boston Scott, his first carry.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
First down and goal to go.
Watch twist.
They'll run with Sanders, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Seahawks nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
You don't
down.
want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think
did.
you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
A yard on the play. And it's third down.
Hey, 21, check Mike 21. Watch the flood, watch the flood. Watch the flood, motion, pop. Check. Alert flag.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Watch tight end's right. Watch tight end's right. We got three, fellas, we got 3. Alert 3.
Wilson to throw again. This complete to Lockett. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
You gonna see me in your nightmares. Shift.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Tight dog.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
First down, Seahawks.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Wilson.
Check 6 guys.
49.
He rifles one that's intercepted. picked off by Avonte Maddox. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Check 31, check 31. Check the backer, check the backer.
Good touch.
On the ground, McCaffrey.
Outside coming, outside coming.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard.
It's you. It's you.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot, and that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Double up, double up.
1st and 10
It's coming, double up.
44-yard line.
Watch safety creep.
Let's 5-2. Let's 5-2.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Grant. He was taken down by Quentin Dunbar. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Sunday.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing now is Wentz. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Watch the twist, watch the twist.
SOS, SOS, SOS.
On 3rd down, Grant. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up 1st downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on 1st and 2nd down, because that leaves them 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill.
Rip 5-2. Hot here.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. 6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Smoke.
53. 53.
Now Wentz.
Ready?
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
At the 9-yard line.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
53 is Mike. Focus, defense, focus.
53.
Hey, Zoo.
53 is the Mike.
I got him.
Let's go, let's go.
Hey, 57. 57.
53, Mike, 53. Hey, let's get in them holes.
46 down, man. 5-4.
Now Wentz. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
No problems with me.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Elliott is good. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that.
Toe bashed it.
Super toe.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Jam him.
Hey, other side, solid.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 3rd down.
And 6.
Go. 180.
Check 53.
Hey, empty.
Push him.
Empty. Push your touch.
On 3rd down, it's Grant. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Corey Grant with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
31. Seahawks, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. On 2nd and 7, Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
I'm coming.
Rush in.
Hey, 0.
Joker. Hey, check.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Let's see what you got.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. But you just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's coming this way.
Great 57.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw, it's Wentz. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Hey, Ford Tokyo.
Hey, 25's the mic.
Hey, Wahoo.
I'm coming for you. You mine.
Wait a second.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Goodwin able to haul it in. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
A gain of 17
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Here's Grant. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Go. 120. Hey, 74.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
Right there. 54, right there. 50.
Hey, exit.
You got nothing today. You got nothing. Mike.
5'9".
Mike 54.
Sunday.
On 2nd down, it's Scott. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Scott, the ball carrier.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here we go. 180.
5's the mic. Oh, you got deep?
Slams.
2 jet. Hey, great 57.
Throwing is Wentz. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And he's got it as the score is now 31-7.
Makes the score Eagles 31, Seahawks 7. Michael Dixon.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
I know he ain't got it.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Jamal Adams there on the tackle.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Mike 54.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy?
Great 15.
Here we go.
Slam. Check. Crack.
X3. 218. Chopper.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Bandit.
Shift.
Motion, watch the motion.
Another run with Sanders. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
47-yard line.
Empty.
Back.
Check.
Shorty.
On first down, it's Scott. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
A nice performance last week. Recognized as NFC Player of the Week after going over 100 yards rushing. I just love the vision. I love the wiggle he has. I also love the power when he ends his runs.
That's what impressed me. Yes, there was some elusiveness last week. A couple times he just ran over guys.
Michael Kendricks made the tackle.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 2.
Let's go,
Brings
Greg.
up 3rd and 3.
What we got?
Topper.
Watch that.
Let's 5-7.
Kill.
They go back to Grant.
Turn it up.
And some room to work. The 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Corey Grant, 46 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
And the Seahawks. First down.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
He's crashing.
Now Wilson. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. After the sack on 1st down, Wilson. Yeah, that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner, Darius Slay. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Yeah, good job. That's the way to make it spin, baby.
Elliott on for the extra point.
Eagles.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Eagles 45. Seahawks
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talked about with defense.
Philip Dorsett by himself. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Philip Dorsett, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are able to get a score back. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. On second down now, it's Grant. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. Man open, it's Goodwin. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Wentz now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Check. Check hot route. Hot.
Hey, check 20.
Blue draw corkers. Hey, kill.
Wentz going to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. First and goal.
Slam.
Check 13. Check 13.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys continue to pour it on. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Makes the score Eagles 52, Seahawks 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up, whether it's on.
It's caught inside the 25. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point up and through by Myers as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
21. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
First and 10.
Here we go.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
That's another Eagles first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Rip on Tim.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Hey, 4-1's Mike. 4-1's Mike. Yo.
Wentz now to throw. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Now a carry for Sanders. Not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
He was taken down by Bobby.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. They'll try to run with Sanders, and he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand.
Yeah. You don't want none.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a game.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 5's the mic. 5's the mic. You can't block me. You can't block me. Bang, 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 bang.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wilson, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Mike 5. Here we go. He's coming. We got double up. Check 3.
Play action. It's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Check 3. Single.
Delta.
Slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Check 3.
Wide. Get wide.
Watch the edge.
Check 50.
Check.
Check.
3.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Eluding the pressure right. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Check safety, check safety.
Check. Alert, 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 alert.
Alert flare. Switch it.
Tempo.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Alert 3.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on fourth.
Alert.
Mike, 5. That's it. 5. Check tight end. Check tight.
Five's the mic.
Cut.
Five's the mic.
Hey, alert.
Nice, sweetheart.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Gun.
Man out. Watch the safety creep. Shift.
Let's go, 14.
Check.
Hey, let's go double count right here. Double count.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Tight dog.
Good time.
One last shot for Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.